Hi foodie friends, Jessica here, and today we are making a really fun recipe. It is called Grape Juice Pie. I know, I was baffled too when I first heard the name, but it's a lot of fun. This is a classic 1950s recipe that I'm sure somebody came up with when they needed a very quick and easy dessert and only had some juice on hand. I am gonna show you how to make it, and it all starts with pie crust. We all know how I feel about homemade pie crust, and this is supposed to be an easy recipe, so I am using a pre-made refrigerated pie crust. And I'm not the best with pie crusts. It's okay, I admit it. We all have our strengths, we all have our weaknesses. So I'm gonna roll this in here, and instead of doing a perfect pinch, I'm just gonna rustically lay it in here and let some of those edges fold over on each other. This is what's called a blind baked pie crust. That basically means that we're going to cook it before we put the filling in it, because the filling gets cooked on the stove and then it chills. And as it chills, it's gonna firm up and set up so we get nice cuts of pie. Put this into a 9-inch pie dish, and because we're not using weights and some people use beans to hold it down, we're gonna prick it a couple of times so that it lays flat. I said a couple. I'm gonna do a really generous amount of pricking. Here we go. We're gonna pop this into a 450-degree oven for 8 to 10 minutes until it is lightly browned. Make sure that it is fully cooked because you're not gonna cook it again after you put the filling in. Our pie crust just finished baking. I'm gonna put it here on a wire rack. This lets air circulate all the way around the dish so it can cool evenly and a little bit faster than if I just set it on the counter. While it cools, I'm gonna get started on the grape juice pie filling. Start by combining 1 cup of sugar with 1/4 cup of cornstarch. Whisk it together really well so no lumps remain. Turn on the heat to medium and whisk in the grape juice. It's really important to not use a diet grape juice because you want to have all those natural sugars. This one is 100% Concord grapes. Bring it to a low simmer for about 1 minute and then let it boil for another 2 to 3 minutes. The mixture will lighten in color and thicken. When it gets really thick, take it off the heat. Whisk 1 egg in a small bowl. Ladle in 2 to 3 tablespoons of the hot grape juice mixture while whisking. This is called tempering the egg. Whisk it well and then add the egg mixture back into the grape juice. Whisk again until no streaks remain. Add the butter, lemon juice, and salt and whisk until the butter melts and the mixture is super smooth. I've finished the grape juice pie filling and now I'm ready to put it into the crust. It is almost the texture of pudding. So it is this lovely purple hue, if you can see that. It's very thick, very creamy, and it smells like grapes. Get every last little bit of filling in there, smooth it around. This pie is not done, and that is why the filling doesn't go all the way up to the top. It needs to chill, and it's gonna get its final layer after it sets. Let it chill for at least 4 hours, if not overnight. Our filling is set, and now we are going to finish off our grape juice pie with whipped cream topping. Can you make your own? Grab some at the store, I won't judge. These pies tend to get a couple of cracks on them, but it doesn't really matter because you're just gonna cover it up with whipped cream. All good. Put on as much as you want. Again, it's not a pie that needs to look perfect. It's kind of perfect in its imperfection. Get it all the way over there to the edges so no one can see what's below, and it's gonna be a great grape juice surprise. And there we go, grape juice pie. From my kitchen to yours, have a lovely day.